Hi guys, I'm so sorry that our Google Meet was an absolute disaster. I had troubleshooted and everything was working fine, and then everything decided not to work. So we move on to our next step, and I'm going to record this video for you guys so you know what to do. So you'll see on the agenda that it does say that you need to do page 151 for lesson 3.1. The lesson material is basically for you to practice, to get an idea what you're doing, just like you do in class. You'd be recording it down on your notebook. I'm going to do the same thing here for you. And then you'll do your homework assignment. We're actually going to skip this page, and you're going to start right here where I have that little star. And basically what this is all about is we're doing adding and subtracting decimals now, and we're talking about place value. And when we talked about place value with whole numbers, we learned that they go up by powers of 10. So the same thing is said for decimals. They also move by powers of 10. So before, when we did whole numbers, we would add a 0 or take away a 0. This time with decimals, we're going to either move our decimal to the left or move our decimal to the right. So let's look at this. So if we come down here, it has it in a chart for us so we can see the different place values. And the questions over here have blank is 10 times as much as 0.04. So what you do is you take your decimal, and I'm going to just do it right up here, and you write down 0.04. And to find something that's 10 times bigger than that, we are actually going to move our decimal to the right one place. And when we move one place, remember with decimals, the closer to the decimal, the bigger the number. The farther from the decimal, the smaller the number. So now our new answer would be 0.4 because we moved our decimal over here. Okay? The next step is to find blank is 1/10 of. So you take the same problem, and this time I'm not going to move to the right. I'm actually going to move to the left. So opposite. So I'm going to take my decimal and move it one place over here, and that gives me a new answer of 0.004. Okay, and if you look down here, we have a chart just like we're used to, and we just have to kind of keep note on what are we doing. So in the past, we did add a 0, take away a 0. In this case, we're going to write right and left. So in this column, we're going to move our decimal to the right. And in this column, we're going to move our decimal to the left. Okay? So you know, I usually like to do a column at a time, so I go straight down the one and then straight down the other. So let's start. So I have 0.03, so I go one place over, and I get 0.3. One place over, and I get 1. One place over, and I get 0.7. Now we do the opposite way, and I go to the left, and I'm going to get 0.003. One to the left, 0.01, and one to the left, and I get 0.007. Okay? All right, let's go over here. You do not have to do anything to do with those base 10 blocks, so ignore that. And we're going to go straight down to number 5. So remember when we did whole numbers, we talked about how it's going to be the exact opposite of the charts. So remember for our charts, and we can go ahead and label those now, we're going to go to the right, and to the left. Okay, now for the word sentences, that's a little bit different. Remember, they're opposite of what the tables are. So it says 6/10 is 10 times as much as what? So it's saying that 6/10 is already the larger number, so we actually have to go smaller. And to go smaller, that means we have to go farther away from the decimal. So that means we are going to be going to the left. So if I move it one place to the left, I get 0.06, which is now 6/100ths. For the next one, it says 8/1000ths is 1/10 of. So it's smaller than a number. So we're going to go to the right one place, and I get 0.08. So the ones over here will look just about the same. So this one's going to be a right. This one's going to be a left. So 7/1000ths is 1/10 of. So it is smaller. That means I need to take my decimal and move it closer one place. So it's 0.07. And then the next one is 5/10ths. 5/10ths is 10 times as much as. So we move our decimal one place to the left, and it is 0.05. Then we have our charts at the bottom. So I already have them labeled for us. We're going to go to the right and then to the left. So one place to the right, I get 2. One place to the right, 0.7. To the right, 0.5. And to the right, 4. Go the opposite. 1 to the left, I get 0.02. 1 to the left, 0.007. 1 to the left, 0.005. And 1 to the left, 0.04. I'm not going to do the last chart for you. I think that you guys can get what we're doing just from that. That brings us to our homework, which is right here. You guys do not have to do these problems. So 1 and 2 are out. You are just focusing in on 3 through 11. So remember to go ahead and put your labels in over your charts so you remember where you're going. And as for your sentences, you are going to go to the right on that one. And no, sorry guys. I'm trying to rush. You're going to go on the left on this one, and then you're going to go on to the right of this one. All right, try it out, see how you do. I'll get the assignments up so you'll be able to turn in your work shortly.